Hello everyone, this is Joseph from English with Joseph, and today I want to talk to you about English weather. Here I am in the middle of a park. This is King George Memorial Park. Behind me you can see King George. Hiya George. Okay. The reason why I wanted to talk to you about the weather is because the weather is a subject which English people just love. They just love to talk about it. And I've seen conversations going on for up to 1 hour about the weather. Oh, it's a lovely day. Oh, isn't it beautiful? Oh, but it was nicer this morning. Oh, was it? Oh, I did yesterday. Oh, yesterday was beautiful. Oh, I was in the garden. Oh, wasn't it nice? Oh, mix today, rain today. And these are some of the comments you'll hear about British weather. Frightening, isn't it? I think English people use the weather as an excuse not to talk about their true feelings. The weather is a neutral subject. The weather can be used to talk to a stranger. You can walk past someone in the street and say, "Oh, lovely day," because it's something non-controversial. It's something which isn't going to get you into any trouble. So especially amongst acquaintances, the weather and of course soccer remain two of the most important things to be spoken about within English culture, to the point that it's almost dysfunctional and boring. I was with a couple of Indians yesterday and I said to them, "Oh, lovely day, isn't it?" And the response I got from them was, "Oh, please don't." Not you as well. We get that from English people all the time. Tell us something about yourself. Tell us something nice. But don't, please, talk to us about the weather. The weather's fine. It doesn't change. At least not so much anyway. Unpredictable, yes. But is it worth that big conversation? The answer is probably not. Probably not. Anyway, let's go have a look at George. So, this is, let me just move this wire out the way. This is King George V, and indeed this is King George V Memorial Garden. King George V, I think, was the grandson of Queen Victoria, because Queen Victoria's son would have been Edward VII, so the grandson would have been George V. I think that's how it works. He was on the throne in the 1930s, and indeed he was very well liked and very well known. Queen Victoria, on the other hand, there is a statue of her here where she's facing away from the town because she hated this place. She thought it was brutal. Okay, let's just have a quick glance at the back of King George. Man, that's one big statue, isn't it? Let's go and sit down and continue our chat. We've got these memorial gardens everywhere in the UK. But anyway, I was talking to you about the weather. This subject, which is so peculiar for English people that they can spend hours discussing it, all to avoid emotion. And you might think, well, that doesn't really help me any because I really want to get to know some English people. Well, you still can, it's not a problem, but it just shows that they're trying hard to get to know you in a way that's safe. So what you don't do is you don't wander up to an English person and start talking complete nonsense. You pick a subject which is neutral, okay? If an Englishman says, "How are you?" he expects a response, "I'm fine." He doesn't expect to be kept there for 2 hours while you tell him exactly how you are, okay? It's just a rite of passage. It's something polite that we do amongst ourselves. Hopefully that makes it a bit clearer. So the next time someone says "lovely day," feel free to engage in as much conversation you want about the weather. But don't go over the border until you know the person. Don't cross that line into anything personal until that person is your friend. Okay, shall we say goodbye to George? Okay. Bye-bye, George. And that is the end of today. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.